Secret Castle. Hello, hello.
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 Hey,
Yo, what's going on?
There we go. Round of applause. How's it going?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, there.
Okay.
How you feeling?
Pretty good.
Good.
Nice.
Are you enjoying Fire Festival?
Fucking a ton. I cannot explain how good this whole thing is.
Oh God, I couldn't imagine. How do you feel? How do you feel about your set? Like, you feel like it was good?
I was really fucking happy with it, and the fact that they put me, then fucking Water Spirit, then Rabbit Crime, then Foxkey, then Little Texas was the biggest thing to me. It was incredibly important that we were all together.
That's
I'm
awesome.
glad they could. Man, yeah. Damn. So well, let's break it down a little bit. How do you know those guys? Like, why are those such big inspirations to you? Why is that so important?
Back in 2016, late 2016, I was invited up to Orlando. I used to live in Miami. I was invited up to Orlando to play a show called Hyper Club, and that's how me and Water Spirit ended up meeting.
Oh, cool.
And things led to another, and we ended up moving in together in Orlando.
Oh wow!
And
Shout out to Orlando.
Fuck yeah, hella shout out to Orlando. Through that same scene, I ended up meeting Rabbit Crime. I met Foxy through furry conventions and shit, and then right,
just everyday things.
just a complete upset end of the spectrum. And then I ended up meeting Lil Texas through online. I actually found out about them through Water Spirit. They did a remix for them, and I hit them up because they were just as into hardcore as I was, and it's been a budding friendship between all of us, and it's just been really cool having this small community of hard dance and hardcore artists banding together.
Oh
man!
And I noticed that you said, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it's just, to me, it's just such a crazy, interesting genre mesh that I never ever would have thought of. I just feel like for me, it's it's mind blowing to me that those two worlds are together.
Yeah, no,
I mean?
exactly. Seeing with most festivals, it's a lot of mainstream EDM, and you don't get a lot of hardcore. You don't get a lot of faster 180 plus shit.
Right.
But getting the opportunity to have this many people doing fast, really hard hitting shit, and having the reception that we're getting is mind blowing to me.
Yeah, I mean there's demand, and that's what you're seeing.
Yeah, no, exactly, and which is fucking crazy because going back even 2 years ago, you wouldn't see this type of demand for hardcore. That demand hasn't existed for years.
Right. That's crazy.
No, for me, I'm just surprised that because we had who else was on here that was from Orlando?
Was Water Spirit, right?
Yeah, Water Spirit. Yeah, so
yeah.
both of you guys, I'm just surprised that that hard style is kind of such a strong thing down there. Is it just a strong thing between you two, or is it that genuinely a style that's really rampant down there?
I think a lot of the start of it came from a lot of us come from the nightcore scene, if you can call it that.
I love nightcore.
Hell fucking yeah! Things like Nonstop Pop and all these smaller collectives had a lot of nightcore, and hardcore and nightcore almost go hand in hand with energy and speed.
Yep. Yes, they do.
It was a natural progression from all of us going from that scene into hardcore, and a lot of people making their own shit that sounds like what nightcore is, but is original.
That totally makes sense.
That's true.
Wait,
so did you perform at? Have you performed at? Was it Never Log Off? Is that?
Yeah. A funny thing. Originally, I used to help run Never Log Off. I'm taking a break for now, just because personal things.
Oh right,
but, yeah. Me and Water Spirit actually originally created that event together and ran it.
Damn. Okay. That it's all making sense now.
Putting pieces together,
Yeah. That's crazy because that to me is such an interesting event. I was telling him that I was in Orlando recently, and I feel like I missed out on Orlando because I didn't know what to do or where to go. And he was like, "Oh yeah, we got all this dope shit going on," and I'm just like, "Fuck, man,
where? I missed it."
Yeah, no, it's relatively niche, and in certain ways, it's definitely taking off, and it's getting a wider audience, which is really cool.
That's awesome.
Would you consider yourself kind of a pioneer in that area?
I feel like the pioneer is a little airheaded to say, but yeah, I guess in a way, because I feel me and Water Spirit in a way are really like paving the way in Orlando for people like really fucking with hardcore. Like Rabbit Crime is another person who is like really fucking with the like really fast, really hard hitting genres.
Right.
Like there's just so many people like Rabbit Crime, Water Spirit, Padlock, Goji. Like there's so many people who like are super in love with that high speed genre that like it just warms my heart a fuck ton.
That's awesome.
I feel you.
That's
I
super
love that.
cool. Do you have anything new that you're gonna be dropping off like dropping soon?
I don't have a lot of like music of my own. I'm definitely like trying to get into production. I'm more of a DJ more than anything.
I feel you.
I guess like not a lot of big plans coming soon, but definitely like a lot more shows I want to plan out in like LA and shit, and like just getting out there and like doing more with friends out of state.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Well, I mean, I'm excited to hear it. I'm excited. First of all, you know, you have to understand, as a purveyor and an appreciator, a connoisseur of nightcore, if you will, I personally, you know, I just appreciate the fact that you're so involved in it. Like I don't really get to hear too many people who talk about it or like are really in it, just because my scene is like R&B and soul and whatever else, you know. I kind of dabble in a little bit of everything, but you know, I love hearing the minds behind it and just like the inspirations behind it, especially because, you know, nightcore for me, I feel like stemmed a lot from like Japanese culture and just you know, anime.
For sure.
I feel that, yeah, for sure.
So for me growing up with that, you know, and I love that energy. Like, so I really love the energy that you have behind it, and I'm just excited to hear what you do with it.
Hell yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
Anything else you want to plug or say to the audience before we wrap it up?
For sure. If everyone could like follow me at Her Secret Castle, I'm pretty much fucking everything. I amazingly got that like at on every single account I can possibly add. On Twitter.
Well done. That's a skill.
Yeah, no, like huge shout out to Water Spirit. Huge shout out to Rabbit Crime, Padlock, Goji, Umru, and fucking Max Shrimp for putting on this event. Like, and everybody who was part of this event, not actually Robert and Ben Nabita. Like, fucking big thanks to everyone. It's been like an amazing event and an amazing time.
Damn, I agree.
Yeah,
100%.
It's super unique. I mean, there's nothing else like it.
There really isn't.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we could be a part of it. You know, I'm glad we're all in the same kind of, like, we just all happen to be in the right place at the same time. You know?
Yeah, for real.
Well
exactly.
Well, man, thank you again for stopping by.
Really appreciate it, man.
We appreciate you coming through, sharing some knowledge, sharing some information. And we're hopefully we see you a bit later at the festival. I mean, I'm sure we'll be here for a little bit longer. But
we'll be around, yeah. If anything, we'll follow you on Twitter here. I will.
Hell yeah.
I've already followed you.
Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, no problem. So we'll catch you soon, man.
All right, peace out.
Take it easy, man.
And that was Secret Castle. Secret Castle. Wow.
Whew. So
I really love nightcore though. Like, no joke, I love nightcore. Like, you have to understand, like, I'm such a like low key, the high key weeb, like, but like I love nightcore. So I'm excited to see that it's thriving.
To me, it's just so shocking because like that's just something I never would have thought of.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It just like the music just never crossed my mind. I was never like, if that makes sense at all. You know what I mean?
I mean, I get it. If you don't listen, if it doesn't really like come across your natural, I mean, because like you listen to a lot of indie.
I listen to a lot of indie music.
You know, like soul and like, you listen to a lot of everything. But
I do.
Nightcore is one of those things that came out of like the weird part of SoundCloud. So I get why you would not naturally.
I just wouldn't. I didn't even know it was a thing, and now I do, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's fire.
It's a whole fucking market.
Yeah, definitely got to go check that out.
Yeah.
Definitely do.